Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of an ink review. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you are having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Today we are looking at a peachy type colored ink. This one is from Endless Alchemy, Magic Peach Fuzz. Endless Alchemy Stardust, Magic Peach Fuzz. And this is like Robert Louis Stevenson's South Seas Blue. It's got one of those very complicated, long, arduous names, half of which I couldn't even remember. So, before we start, we're going to share this with our friends so that they can come and hang out with us too. At this time, I would encourage you to share this with your friends so they can also come and hang out with us too. Why is it LinkedIn behaving? I do not know what's going on, why this isn't behaving. Anyway, I guess LinkedIn doesn't want to play anymore. Okay, whatever. Alright, so, today we're looking at peachy pink ink. This one is from Alchemy. Oh dear. Magic Peach Fuzz. Oh boy. Alright, today's pen we're going to be, I switched from the Pilot 78G Plus with a broad nib to a Lamy Vista with a broad nib. A little flummy because I just got in from going all the way to the CVS to get some 3x5 cards because I ran out. Alright, here's our ink of the day. It's got nice shading. Peachy-like. Sorry. Here's our ink swatch. Very light in color. Let's do the water resistance test to see if this has any water resistance. Hi, Fish Stick. How are you doing today? Hiya, Ben. Hiya, Ben. I'm doing very well, thank you. Alright. It does have a little bit of water resistance, but not enough that I would feel comfortable using this on the outside of an envelope. One, because it's very light, and I wouldn't want it to be misread and have to be sent all the way to, I think it's Utah that has the thing, the human system, can't remember. Hi Alex, how are you? And here's our toilet paper chromatography. This is a very unique ink. It's got some yellow and some orange and some pink. A lot of yellow and some orange. Very, very nice. That's good. I have a little bit of phlegm in my throat because I just went out right now to get some new CVS caliber 3x5 cards because I I have 3x5 cards, but they suck. Do you use 3x5 cards? Would you like some? They're not really fountain pen friendly. But, I mean, you can write on them. They're fine. But they don't have any lines, and I kind of get lost. And I've got lined ones too, and they were fine, but I didn't really like the way that they looked on these. They're kind of cheap. And I had one of them that was just really feathery. And this one was just really feathery. So I only have a couple of them, so if you want some, that's great. Yeah, this ink is not my jam either. It's too light. But let's do the paper review anyway and see if it has any redeemable qualities at all. This is cotton fiber paper. I mean, it's got nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, lots of ghosting though. It says Rhodia dot pad 80 GSM. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. JNB copper plate graph pad from johnneilbooks.com. No feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. This is Maruman Namasani 80 GSM. It's got a little bit of feathering on that H and bled to the page. Too bad. Okay, it's like 81 degrees in my room. I have to turn the air on. Excuse me. Alright, this is Pen and Gear Heavyweight Notebook Paper from Walmart.com. Beautiful amount of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Excellent. This excellent. This is Oxford Single Subject Notebook Paper. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting, just right there. CVS Caliber filler paper. I was thinking of thoughts about getting some more filler paper, but I'm going to wait until December. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. What am I going to do first? We'll do Baron Fig. Nice shading. Tiniest bit of wiggle and bleeding and ghosting. Too bad. We'll do Pelican Hub Notepad. It's got a little bit of spread. Little bit of heavy ghosting. Kokuyo Business Paper. Nice shading, a little bit of feathering, a little bit of ghosting. Hi, Womble Bumblebee. Are you gonna be live tonight? I feel like I haven't seen you in 3 weeks. I hope you're not dead. We thought you died. Steven! We thought you died. 68 GSM Tomoe River. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. And we're not sure how long you'll last. I hurt so bad. Well, you should go to bed if you don't feel well. But you better not do anything funny. It's about that time that people are starting to get sick. Me included. I'm trying not to do it. I don't want to. Enjoy some stupid OTT exercise. Oh dear. Alright, this is Jot Envelopes. I have the Jot Envelopes box. Digging around in the trash. I should just left it alone. Anyway, this is the Jot Envelopes. There's a little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. So you might not want to put this. You might not want to put this on the outside of an envelope. Do what? What a stupid thing I am not to do. Get sick. That's an order. Muji paper. It's got a little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Yes, I definitely hope you recover well, because being sick is no fun, especially around Christmas. So, knock it off. Tell it to go away, I'm busy. Archer and Olive 160 GSM notebook paper. Beautiful shading. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Most excellent. Just overdone it to the extent that I have trouble picking up my tea mug. Oh dear. So the best advice that I can give you is, if you're doing exercises, keep doing them. But maybe not so many of them. Maybe do like 5 reps and then just like lie down, go to sleep for the rest of the day. But you gotta keep exercising, it's important. Even if it's with stretch bands. I have stretch bands that I use every day just to kind of keep up my feistiness. So, Shoy 120 GSM notebook paper. Beautiful. Shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. It's really thick paper. This is Anecdote notebook paper. Beautiful shading, tiniest bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Remember that to show you Ninja Warrior later. It's not a regular exercise. I know Taekwondo and Jiu-Jitsu, so... I know all about it. Ayush 100 GSM notebook paper. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Yes, you need to get your... You need to get... Digi. You need to get Digi to give you a shoulder massage. Jot journal from the Dollar Tree. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is Midori MD paper. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Bruises, oh my goodness. Tell him to use a feather. Or an ice cube. Okay. Wexford from Walgreens Pharmacy. Beautiful shading. No feathering, no bleeding. No ghosting. You poor thing. Premium notebook paper from Daiso. How much did you say this was, Alex? I'm gonna write it down this time. You told me how much this was, but I can't remember. It was like really cheap, I remember that. Premium notebook from Daiso. $1.75 or $2.50. Beautiful shading. It's got a little bit of wiggle. No bleeding, no ghosting though. Excellent. And this is Real 68 GSM Tomoe River. Beautiful shading. No feathering, no bleeding. A little bit of ghosting. Leuchtturm 1917 plain paper. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleed, little tiny of micro bleeding, and a little bit of ghosting. Oh dear. Buy some more today. Are you going to the thing tomorrow? Is it tomorrow? I can't remember. Or are you going to go on Black Friday? Okay, let's do a comparison panel. This is a very light ink. So, before we continue, I do want to show y'all some Christmas trees that I've made. These ones are fairly different from last year. Ever so slightly different. Each one of them has a different type of theme-ish or color. Some are more intricate than others. But, I've made Christmas cards, so if you want one, all you have to do is send me your address in a private message, even if I have it, because I use it as a checklist, and I archive the message after I've written the address down, so that way I know that everyone who wanted one got one. Thank you. Or we can get a bathtub hoist. Poor Bumblebee. Well, I don't think it'll come to that. We could just have Digi hoist you in and out. Okay, I'm looking at this already. I'm like, this isn't red. This isn't pink. I don't know what color this is. It's like orange. Now that I'm looking at it. I'm already thinking of another pink. A peachy colored ink. Okay, Gashikiyama is kind of close. but a little more pinker. Yubei's a little more pinker too. Exile Flower is kind of close. Still a little more pinker. Okay, here's what the one I was thinking of. Pink Beige. Tasha lip color Pink Beige is kind of close. Okay, Sailor Manyo Sakura's kind of close. And just for giggles, I'm going to go through the orange inks because I think this might be an orange ink. Right off the bat, Spring Equinox is kind of close. This is the one I was thinking of, Bucks Fizz. There was another pink fizz, peachy fizzy color that I was thinking of. I don't know where it is though. There it is, Peach Punch. Peach Fizz. Oh, there's Peach Punch. It's way more oranger. Well, there's always the alternative. We could amputate. That's it. That's all the oranges I've got. Well, this was even closer to that color. Should we try the red inks? No. I don't see any in there that would even be close to that. So, I guess we're just going to have to Choose acceptance. Well, what did you guys think about today's ink? Are you guys thinking thoughts about getting this ink? Do you have this ink? Let me know what you think about this ink in the comment section below. Yeah, me either. This is kind of a weak, it's kind of weak ink. Let me see. I would just want to play with the settings just for a second. Try and get a little more saturation. There we go. Okay, that's about how it looks to my eye. Okay, that's about how it looks to my eye. So it's slightly more saturated than I let on, but that's still a pretty light ink. Yeah, so definitely if you're trying to do like a sunset, this would be a really this might be a really cool ink to do like the Nick Stewart technique. I don't know. Might look very cool. You know what? I'm feeling adventurous. Wait, I know I have some somewhere. Here we go. Oh, goodness. I had to get out my shitty brush. Let me see. Where is my crappy brush? Here it is. Okay. Make sure that this is clean because I used black on it last time. Permanent black ink. Let's see. Gosh, I've had this brush for probably 20 years. I've had to re-glue it in the hilt and everything. Well, not for me, but for someone will like it. Are we getting a live demo of the Nick Stewart technique? Yes. Okay, I think that's about as clean as that's gonna get. So, the Nick Stewart technique implies that so with a water brush, you put down a huge swath of water, sorry. Huge swath of water. Can't see what I'm doing, of course. And it's pretty beaded up on there, right? And then we dip our paintbrush in the ink. We run it along the top of that. And just where it touches the top of that water, kind of makes a really cool fade effect. I need one of them heat tools. I have no patience for waiting to see what it's gonna do. But I also forgot to spray the other side. And you see, as you let it rock back and forth, you can kind of see a landscape developing. There's a tree, and here down here would be a lake of some sort, and there's little inlets, and then up here it's growing like a mountainside. It's pretty cool. And then you let that dry. And there you have kind of a really cool seaside. What do you think about that, Wumble Bumblebee? Pretty cool, huh? I don't own a hairdryer. I have curling iron, but I don't own a hairdryer. I also have a flat iron, but flat iron's kind of hot. So, and see, just like that, it's almost dry. Pretty cool. It's just easy. Lay down some water, drag some ink through it, and touch the top of where the ink flowed, and then kind of tip it back and forth gently so it doesn't run off the paper, and let it pool where it wants to pool, and don't forget to water the backside so it doesn't buckle. I used rubbing alcohol because I knew it would be quick evaporating. So, and it's got like, what, 10% water in it? 9% water in it? Which is perfect. Well, what y'all think about that? I need to take out the trash. Anyway, what did y'all think about today's ink? You guys thinking thoughts about getting this ink? Do you have this ink? Let me know what you think about this ink in the comment section below. That's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell, make sure it's set to all, so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. Don't forget to check out the links in the doobly-doo to my website and other things, and I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. Have a great day. Okay, love you, bye!